What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Dan here, and I want to welcome you guys to the game update for February 2019. Guys, this ironically is probably going to be the busiest February I've ever had here on YouTube, mainly because I've never seen this many games release at this time of the year ever. February, maybe one, maybe none. Most of the time there's like none, maximum one game, maybe some DLC. Guys, we have a release almost weekly. It's absolutely insane, and multiple releases at that. Although, to be honest, it's really only, there's releases every like couple weeks, but there's like 4 games, like 3 games per release section. It's absolutely nuts, and I cannot believe it. So we're gonna be jam-packed. There's a lot of games, a lot of stuff people wanna see coming out. So I'm just gonna get right into it and let you guys know what's starting off. First thing we're gonna start off with is Anthem. Now I know you guys are probably saying, Dan, this thing comes out on the 22nd, what's going down? Well, basically, I have Origin Premier, so essentially, or Premier, or whatever you want to say, basically the best one. And with that edition, it gives you the best edition of the game included in that price. And so it does release, I saw it is playable on February 14th. So you'll be seeing that at that time, hopefully ASAP, hopefully sooner rather than later. I don't want to be, you know, it is Valentine's Day and all, and you gotta, you know, you don't want to be spending all your time playing games on Valentine's Day. But either way, I'm gonna get you guys some Anthem on that day. I don't know when it'll be up, but I did look. It does release at like 3:30 Mountain Time, 3:30 p.m. Mountain Time, which is kind of an interesting time release for a game like that. But either way, I'm gonna play it, get some gameplay, and post it ASAP for you guys. All right. So that's what you're gonna expect first. Right after that, now this will probably be uploaded, or I'll probably get a copy of this prior to this release date. But on February 15th, we have Metro Exodus. I've already been in contact with my contact with them, and I will be getting a copy of that. Don't know how much earlier, but the upside is at least it'll give me time to prep the gameplay. That way you guys will be able to see it as soon as possible. But Metro Exodus, super looking forward to it. It got debuted a little while ago now. It's been a couple of years. I think E3 2017 was when it got announced, and now it's actually coming out, and I cannot wait. Haven't played Metro since Last Light, right? Was that it? Last Light, that came out in what, about 2013, I think? Maybe 2014, I think it was actually. Either way, it's been quite a few years since a release, and it looks absolutely phenomenal, and I can't wait to get in touch with that one. So that's gonna be next as well. Also coming out, the technical release date is still February 15th. See what I mean? There's 4 games, like 4 if you count the 14th, 15th. 4 games, okay? We're only halfway done those 2. Up next, we have Far Cry New Dawn. Street date release is February 15th, but I will be getting an early copy. I know that for a fact. This game, honestly, it was announced last year, it was announced in January, wasn't it? Wasn't it announced in January or early January? I can't remember when it was announced, but it was just kind of like a last minute thing. My guess was it was a game that was developed kind of alongside Far Cry 5, but not really. I feel like it's kind of like an extended DLC, kind of at the aftermath of Far Cry 5, basically. And that's my guess, is trying to, because people didn't really like the ending of Far Cry 5, but with this one, I feel like it's like a post-apocalyptic. It won't be that long. It's definitely not going to be as long as Far Cry 5. It's probably not even going to be half the length of Far Cry 5. I don't really know what to expect with it. I don't expect a whole lot, but I feel like it's going to be kind of like a Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon kind of scenario. If you guys, maybe a bit longer than that, but it's like the price is reflected in it, right? It's a very inexpensive game compared to most games these days. So I don't think we're going to be spending a lot of time on that. We're just going to get through the story. I'm still curious to see what it's going to be like. A lot of people are jumping up and down for joy, but I don't really understand why. But I'm hoping it'll be good. Hoping for a solid experience either way. Even if it's just like a big DLC, I'm okay with that. So we will find that out, of course, as we get closer to it. And I'll get you guys some gameplay as soon as I can for that, all right? Up next, we have, on the same day, probably going to get an early code as well for this, Crackdown 3. Now, here's the thing about Crackdown. I remember the first game, I believe it came out in about 2006 or so, 2007 maybe. It came out on Xbox 360. I don't remember if it came out on PS3 or not. But I played the living crap out of the first Crackdown. Absolutely loved it. It was super cool. It's a different take on gameplay. It was something I wouldn't have expected. I mean, it wasn't something you typically expect. You know, I never played Crackdown 2. I never really got into it. I know a lot of people didn't either, and I feel like that's kind of going to be the story with Crackdown 3. Not many people are really into the Crackdown series anymore. I feel like it's kind of died off. I'm still going to give it a go, and I'm still going to play it for you guys and post it on the channel, but I don't really know what to expect, and I don't really know if it's really going to be worth mentioning, which is why I'm kind of annoyed that they released it at the same time as all these other big games. Not very smart, because not everyone's going to be able to buy them all, right? A lot of people are going to have to like make decisions, and they're not going to pick Crackdown 3 over Metro or even Far Cry for that matter. You know what I mean? So they've got to make these choices, and it's not really a good idea. But either way, I'm still going to play it. Again, I go in hoping for the best, head held high kind of thing. You know, if it ends up being awesome, excellent. But if not, well, it is what it is, right? We will be getting this stuff done. Guys, we're not even done. This is absolutely bonkers. All right, coming up next. So then that's it for that week. And we wait another week, and we get a few more games. We have got Trials Rising. I love the Trials series. Again, this is probably going to be an early release kind of thing. And you guys know the drill. I like to go through, let's play them, and do like, you know, a single player kind of a thing. It's a lot of fun to me. That's kind of my thing. I love Trials. Like I said, I played almost every Trials game, even when they were Flash games before Ubisoft picked them up. I remember Trial Bike, like back, I remember going into my like ninth grade like computer classroom, because at lunchtime they would unlock it for the students, and I would just play trial bike with some friends of mine, and it was just awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was that I don't want to say grew up, because I was a teenager by the time they really started coming out, but either way, I love Trials, so I know this is going to be fun. They're going to throw a different twist on it. There's always different twists and things like that, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It's not going to be like a massive time spent on it, obviously, because they're more considered like an arcade game, if you will. But we're going to play it, and we're going to have a good time with it. So that's a game to look forward to as well. And finally, as of now, this is the last game that's going to come out in February. Good God, that's a lot of games for February, like I said, man. We've got the Lego Movie 2 video game. Now, if you guys remember back in, I believe, 2014, the first Lego Movie video game came out. I did play it. I actually enjoyed it. A lot of people enjoyed it as well. I'm going to try and get my hands on this one as well, and keep this party going, because you guys know I like to play the Lego games. Over the years, though, I'd say the Lego games have gotten a little more stagnant. I'm not as looking forward to them as I used to, because they've just been a little more force-fed, if that makes sense. They've lost a bit of their specialness. They've literally Legofied everything, but this one was different because of the Lego Movie, right? The Lego Movie was a completely different kind of style, and I think that's what made me kind of change my tune a little bit. So I am actually looking forward to this one, but I don't know how extreme it's going to be. It's probably going to be just like every other Lego game, maybe a little bit more simplified, or a little more open worldy in a way, kind of like the first one was. But I actually, like I said, I did enjoy the first Lego video game. Lego Movie video game, and I hope the same will go for this one. Now, as of now, I don't know if this is going to be any more DLCs or anything, but obviously, Grand Tour game is still going down. That game releases episodically, like each new episode you get a new one to play. So that'll be going on every Friday. There's a new one that comes out, new episode of Grand Tour. Yeah, so it's just like one of those things. The sports games will keep going. A lot of things are just going to keep going. But I've just got to get on it, and it's gonna get gong showish. I can't believe I'm saying that in February, but it is. It feels like October with all these releases. So we're gonna be pretty busy. A lot of people are wanting me to play KOTOR 2 remastered this year, and I plan on doing that. But a lot of people don't know. Like, I mean, I want to do new stuff first. It's a priority, and right now, I don't actually know if when I'll get to that. It'll probably be in the summertime. I'm thinking probably July, maybe June, because I know a lot of people have been asking me about KOTOR 2 Remastered, because I did KOTOR 1, you know, PC with mods and all that. I'm going to do the same thing with KOTOR 2, don't worry, just on PC. And yeah, we'll get that done. Same kind of style. But I know a lot of people have been asking me lately, so I just wanted to put that out there. But either way, guys, that is going to be it for the game update. A very, very jam-packed one. I can't believe it's February. I know I keep saying that, but I can't. February, there's nothing going on. And it's usually the time I pick up a bunch of old games to play. Guys, we got tons of new stuff to go through. Mind you, some of the new stuff is probably on the shorter side, but there's still a lot for us to do, and I'm going to be busy. It's going to bleed into March. And even when we get to March, there's still a bunch of new games coming out in March that I'm really going to have to get going for. It's like I said, man, this feels like October. It's absolutely bonkers. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What Let's Play from this month are you looking forward to the most? If you feel I missed anything, let me know. Although I just did backwards and forwards scanning of it, and that's pretty much what I plan on doing. I mean, I did consider I did consider doing Dirt Rally 2.0. I just want to make that mention right now. I did consider Dirt Rally 2.0, but I'm just worried with all the games I won't be able to do it. And I feel like the Dirt Rally, like I'm talking Dirt Rally, is super realistic. It's the Rally Dirt Rally franchise as opposed to like Dirt 2, Dirt 3, Dirt 4. That is realistic, but it's got a little more arcadey style to it. And this one is like super realistic. And I feel like if I don't have a wheel and I don't have the proper setup, I can't really enjoy it. And I don't really have that. I'm surprised because I play a lot of racing games, but maybe I'll stream it or something. You know, options are open. I wanted to put that out there. And also I was considering the the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, maybe streaming the trilogy over on Facebook. Maybe. We'll see what happens. That's something else I wasn't sure about, on the fence. Obviously, let me know your thoughts in the comments below on all of that stuff. Also, if you're not subscribed yet, which I'm sure most of you are, but if you aren't, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And also be sure to turn on notifications, the little bell icon. That way you can actually see these videos that I'm pumping out. I got a lot of people telling me I haven't seen a notification. I haven't gotten a notification from you in a year. And someone's like, I watch you every day, and all of a sudden I never heard from you in a year. I thought you just went away. Nah, fam. I'm here. I post daily. You can't assume that I just go away. I wouldn't just go away. You know, I post daily. That's how it's been for years, man. So don't assume that. Check the channel every now and then whenever you think about it, if you can think about it. But the notifications, turning those on does help. I know it's not perfect. It's far from perfect. YouTube's pretty broken, but it'll at least increase the chances of you getting a video I put out. Also, be sure to like and follow my pages on social media. Facebook.com/DanQ8000 for all my live streams and extra content as well. Twitter, DanQ8000. Got a bunch of giveaways coming your way, so stay tuned for those over on Twitter. Instagram, DanQ8000, and Snapchat, DanQ8000. If you want to get yourself a shirt or hoodie, link in the description. You want to save 10% off your next DX Racer, link in the description. Be sure to use the promo code DanQ8000 at checkout. All right, guys, thank you so much again. Take it easy. Have a wonderful day. I'll be seeing you soon for plenty to come in this month. But until then, let's hand things over to Knox Hill. Have a good one, guys.
Who's the man with the plan? If you feel trouble, wildin' wild on these violent and hit you 8,000. Wait a minute, hold that style, it's dialed in. Goddamn Billy Jack, we still riding, tires flat. I hear them sirens, see shots flying, so we driving, fire back if they ain't vibing. Lie with that, got me dressed up in all black. What up? Hood up, and I see them haters try to run with us. They gon' need inhalers, gotta breathe them hard just like Darth Vader. Players, grab your respirators, night invaders get lightsabered. Mask on for the shooters, move like trash to bed intruder. Got that Glock and got them woofers. Just press play, I'll keep it moving. Who is Knox Hill, you damn fools? Keep it fresh like canned food. There ain't nothing we can't do, so tune into that DanQ. Yeah. It was never, ever a game.